Hey everyone, it's Michael, the Landscape Channel, back out here in the wilderness, this time over in the Mt Jefferson wilderness area. So this is one of my favorite spots. It overlooks Mt Jefferson and that whole valley underneath. So if you look over here to the right, you can see Mt Jefferson in the background. It's got some clouds up top, so you can't quite see the top, but it's back there. So this is one of my favorite spots. I come up here usually plotting courses or just kind of clearing the mind. But it's not too far from my house and definitely one of my favorite spots. But so this time we're out here to do a product review. So this is the BougeRv 50. They reached out to me. This is their new Rocky line, and asked if I wanted to take a look at one and give it a try and see what I thought about it. So I've been using it now for about a month and a half. Namely, I was just out in Southeast Oregon on a 6 or 7 day trip. It worked phenomenally. So yeah, I'm very happy with it, and I'm happy to do the review here for you guys. This is the Rocky 50. They also have one in the 40s. There's one in the 60s, and there's one in the 80s. So they got different sizes to meet your needs here. One thing I'll note is that they have the length and the width stays the same, so the footprint's the same, and as you go up and down in the different sizes, you're basically just getting taller or shorter. So it's got a metal casing on the outside. It looks great, and it's handling really well. I've had it in and out. You know, there's a few times I pulled it out of the Jeep and actually had it closer to where we were cooking, and it handles great, looks good. It can handle up to like 600 pounds, over 600 pounds, like if you rested on top of it. I actually just recently moved, and it was in the garage, and then the guys, they had some other boxes on top of it, and it handled pretty well. On the trail, some of the important things are, it's just like, well, how's it going to handle when you're crossing rivers, and then going up and down different terrain. So on this last trip, I got up to like 25 degrees, and it was going up pretty hard, straight up. This thing will handle up to 40-degree angles, so it'll keep running that entire time. So really it's going to be able to handle whatever it is you guys are doing. If you're over 40, well, then you got other problems, but this thing is built to last that. I'll note this thing is it's really strong build quality. Everything in the latch, the handles, it all feels premium. Okay, so in the box you're going to get the user's manual, easy to read, instructions are accurate, so that's good. It also comes with a AC charger, and then it also has a DC charger, which I currently have in my Jack. I want to mention it also has an optional battery, so this is definitely an option worth looking into. It really works well with my setup. So I run this off of the my inverter pretty much all day. When I shut the Jeep off, though, it cuts the power. This thing will switch over to the battery, and then it'll run this thing for 4 hours. The 40, I think it runs to 5 hours, and then the two other sizes are 3.5 and then 3 hours, depending on what size you get. But to me, this is a great option to have. It's a peace of mind that you're going to have constant refrigeration throughout the day. So in addition to the AC and DC and the battery, it also has the option for solar panel. So that actually worked really great here and where I'm at right now. I can just have some couple solar panels out there and then plugged in, and it'll just run off of that. Okay, on to the controls. So it's got a nice LED control interface. You got the left zone and the right zone, and then you got your plus and minus that can adjust both of these. Very intuitive, easy to use. You can have eco, which is what it's set on right now, so it's kind of conserving power. If I just pulled this out of the garage, I'm getting ready to go on a trip, and I throw my groceries in there, and I need it to cool down real quick, I can switch this to max. So in addition to the nice control panel here, the LED control panel, you also have Bluetooth enabled, and I can control it through the apps. I got the left side, the right side. I can eco, max, battery. I can go through all the features here right on the fly, so I can have the phone right up in the dash. And if I want to check on it, I can take a look at it and then make adjustments as I need. Okay, let's get into it. So we got a nice latch here. It's nice and sturdy. Opens up, and then you have two compartments with this divider in the middle. So you can set one to freezer, one to refrigerator, or you can pull the compartment out and just have it all one freezer, one fridge. It's got LEDs on both sides. And then one thing I'll note about the lid here, so right now I have it set up this way because the way I put it in the Jeep, I want it to open up to the left here. But you can actually take this out and then move it into these other grooves, so you can actually open it up the other way. So it'll handle a multitude of different configurations, however your setup is. So it's nice to have a dual zone fridge. You're not always going to need that, so yeah, you can just pull these both out and just have one temperature. But the way I run it is I actually run one side really cold, not necessarily freezing for like ice cream, but even though that is an option, I just keep it one side really cold. So when I'm pulling, I'm out on the trail for days, and I'm constantly cycling through different waters, coconut waters, or whatever it is you have in here. So I'll throw it in on the cold side so that it gets colder quicker, and then I have on the other side, some of the fruits and whatever else that I just want to stay one temperature. So that's the way I use it, and it's been working great. So bottom line, is this a good fridge to have? It is. It's going to replace my other fridge, my other two coolers that I have. Right now they have it listed for $5.99. If you use the code Mike till October 31st, you'll get 25% off. But I just think the value with all the build quality and the features that you have, it brings a lot of value for the price point. So happy to bring this review to you. I hope you thought it was useful. See you guys out on the trail. All right.
Okay, guys, back to the adventure. I want to thank BougeRv for reaching out and partnering with me. It's support like this that keeps adventures going and the dream alive. To my viewers, I value your time, and my goal is to provide value by not only sharing my adventures, but also wading through the multitude of products and letting you know which ones I think are dependable and worthy for adding to your kit. With that said, the main purpose of this channel is to share adventures, and this solo trip was exactly what I needed. I appreciate you tuning in and happy to take you along.
Where'd he go, Scouty? get him? Did you get him?
Takeoff. Home point updated.
That's the good stuff, huh?
Alright guys, this one's over and it's just what I needed to recharge the batteries. Next weekend, we're headed to Eastern Oregon to explore an area I haven't been to. Thanks for coming along, stay safe out there, and we'll see you on the next one.